Thanks for spending your Friday afternoon with 2K. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. McDaniels can't hit. Gobert no good. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Green. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
And Green's teammates encourage him to take the mid-range J because it keeps the defense on their toes.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
From outside, off the mark. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. That one goes in.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. Curry, no good.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
They now take the lead. Edwards has got 5 points.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Here's Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And here's Butler outside, and he buries his first look.
Well, if you give Butler room in the corner, he's not going to hesitate to pull the trigger.
Inside. Here's Curry. And here's Green from the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Timberwolves trail by 5. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that one good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Butler with the ball. Outside, Green. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Mike Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Butler. And here are the Warriors now. 3-point lead, and it's hammered home by Green.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. The Warriors also with a sub. Spencer's checked in. Hield from outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Timberwolves trail by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. but your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Horford for three. Drains the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Spencer. Outside Podziemski. Horford, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Podziemski with 1 on the clock. And Horford powers it home.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Out to the right wing. Reed for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Hield. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. From deep. The shot misses. Draymond Green has been on display for the Warriors, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Shannon in a 2-guard. That's 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Butler against Clark. Butler taking his time here. Out to Horford. The 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Chums. Pass to Horford. There's the 3. Nice D from Reed.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And the Warriors pushing it up now.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Anthony Edwards comes in for Clark. And Dillingham subbed in for Shannon. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Knocked loose. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Now here's Butler. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Denver.
And he also forced a number of turnovers, ending the night with 3 steals.
Yeah, at this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a 3, especially from the corner.
Now here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against Portland.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Minnesota is shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Here's Dillingham. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. 6 to shoot. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Outside Butler. Over Edwards. Butler can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Dillingham. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. In the 3rd spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. From deep. And the Warriors miss again.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Podziemski. Randall outside. Horford with a steal. Kuminga with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside for Green. From downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
And it's good for 2.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid's checked in for Julius Randle. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Now here's Green. He's got 9. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Right side Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Pass to Horford. Launches a 3. Hey, Horford from range.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Edwards, no good. The Warriors leading. Now here's Curry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards fires from way outside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter.
Well, you can't speed them up. They take care of that basketball and maximize the value of possessions.
Then why aren't they up by 20?
You're not.
And now here's something that's... Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to...
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, one guy who's getting it done is Draymond Green.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3. Curry finds Butler. Outside for Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Randall, pass to Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Butler passes to Curry. McDaniels against Butler. Back to Curry from behind the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry against DiVincenzo. Outside Butler. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Butler takes it in. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in. Butler's got 5 now.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Gobert passes to Randall. Off target from outside. The Warriors trailing. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Butler. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. The 3, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 7 assists in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Podziemski, pass to Curry. Here's Green, launches it. Green able to hit from 3.
And you know, Green's impact isn't always felt in his scoring, but tonight his points are having a massive impact.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler for the tie. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Now Butler. Outside Kuminga. The 3 from Curry. Curry rises up and hits the three.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
To the inside. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. And that's now 21 points for Anthony Edwards. Pass to Green. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Green against Randall. Butler with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And here's Curry for 3. He drops it from range. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Oh, wow, he gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. Shannon comes in for Edwards. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Conley passes to Reid. Back to Conley. Takes a 3. Can't knock in the 3. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Randall at power forward with Reid at center. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Jackson Davis' screen, healed from outside. Clark grabs the board. Minnesota in the lead.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Spencer's checked in for the Warriors.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
And it's healed, missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Pass to Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's Butler. Over Clark. Butler's shot is good.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Reid. Back to Randall. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Hield. Butler on the wing. Yep, that one goes. Butler's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Oh, deflected. Gets stolen by Hield. Here's Spencer. Clark covers. Down low. The fader. And again, Jimmy Butler. And the Warriors lead by 1. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reid. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for Shannon. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. The 3 from Curry. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Edwards, a pass to Randall. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Fires the three. Oh, Green rips down the board.
They managed to get the rebound, but
wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Well, that is Kuminga being fearless, just 100% complete belief in his game.
Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Kuminga. Now Curry, beyond the arc. Oh, it doesn't go.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And Edwards, here we go. Jams it home.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Kuminga outside. Green fires. And Gobert with a block. And he's able to get it back. Green with a screen on McDaniels. Now Green, clock at 6. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
Yeah, smothering D right there. Just a tremendous job by Edwards, forcing a difficult shot.
He launches. Oh, it's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 3. Now Curry, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Banks it home. Big shot.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going.
Here's Edwards. Edwards so good inside.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Now Green. And Gobert with a block. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is under the lead.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing. We'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Stephen Curry. Rebounded by McDaniels. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Randall outside, and he drives in. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there.
Curry, outside Green, tries from 19. Oh, a perfect jumper.
And Green showing you he's been here before, rising to the moment.
And an intentional foul right there. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here's Green. Yes, sir!
Well, Draymond is always looking for the best option out there, and that time he found it.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
Now Butler for 3, and he nails it.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over. Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it...
Julius,
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.